And what's going on, guys? I hope everybody doing good today. Hope everybody's doing well. You know what I'm saying? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Ozzy. So, guys, I want to talk to y'all about some real stuff, man. Some real stuff. People do not like when you're not in the business of convincing. Now, what do I mean? You know what I'm saying? When you're the type of person, bro, you know who you are, or sis, you know who you are, right? You have a genuine contentment with yourself, right? You done the work, or you're doing the work, right? All right, that was some bullshit. Let me not do that, right? Let me work on this. Let me work on that, right? You're doing the work to be a better you, right? To be a better human being, and you're content with that. People who do not work on themselves, people who are looking to harm people for the sake of their pain, people who are looking for some sort of get back based on what other people have done, they don't like this, right? Because this means you can't be controlled, right? You cannot be controlled when you're not in the business of convincing folks, right? You show up content. You show up, okay, this is who I am. You know what I'm saying? Right? You show up and you do your thing, right? You're not looking for validation, right? If you get it, that's cool, but you know that's not why you showed up, right? You know, like when you go to work, you know, you give it 110%, but you're not looking for them to be like, yo, employee of the month. You just show up with the contentment of, okay, I'm gonna do my job and I'm gonna do my job well. People do not like this, right? You may have like a jealous relationship partner. You might have a jealous friend, a family member, someone envious, or you could be trying to date somebody. And when you come with the energy of, I'm not convincing you, right? I'm not in the business of convincing you. Like, you know, I'm a decent person. You know what I mean? I'm a great person. I'm a great guy. I'm a great woman, right? I have values. I stand on principles. You get what I'm saying, right? If you're one of these type of people, you get what I'm saying. A lot of folks ain't gonna rock with you, and it's not your fault. And I'm gonna explain to you why it's not your fault, because there's a sense of inferiority on their behalf, right? That's not saying that it's true, right? You don't want to go around with the mindset of, okay, I'm superior than this person, or I'm better than this person, and that could very well be the case. But you don't want to. That'll get to your head. You get what I'm saying? That'll get to your head if you're not careful. So it's very wise to have checks and balances with that, right? But when you content with yourself, man, when you know who you are, when you're like, yo, I'm that guy, right? I'm that woman. You know what I'm saying? I know who I am. I know I'm a go-getter, right? I'm a hustler, right? I'm ambitious. I care about people. I care about being a better person. When you have this natural sense of contentment towards self, you are going to piss a lot of people off, right? A lot of people going to want to get in your way. A lot of people going to want to stop you. A lot of people going to want to distract you from what you got going on. And you guys also understand too, you know what I'm saying, this could also be from the spiritual aspect of it, because as always on this channel, we got to give God the most high praise. You know what I'm saying? And it even says in the Bible, we don't battle with flesh, right? You know, but unknown entities and spirits in the world unseen. That's what we battle with, right? And you gotta just take this into a sense of acceptance, right? You gotta accept this. You have to accept that, all right, I can't rock with these people. I can't hang out with these people. Shorty, she not good for me. All right, this man not be good for me. It's gonna come off like, you're gonna start to feel like something's wrong with you, right? Because I know I felt that way. Like I said in all my videos, guys, you know, I put myself on the chopping block too. Like, I felt that way, and a lot of times I do feel that way with folks. But like I said, I'm content with myself. Like, of course, I'm still growing. You know what I'm saying? Working on myself, working on my physique, getting my money, my mindset, my muscles right. But at the same time, I'm not in the business of trying to convince somebody to be for me. And you shouldn't be in the business of trying to convince somebody to be for you, because God chose you. right? You know what I'm saying? The Most High put you here. So you were already chosen. You were already validated by the most powerful thing in the universe. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to get a message out there, man, to let you guys know, man, look, don't be in the business of trying to convince people, right? Prove it to yourself. And then as you proving it to yourself, other people will see. But never do anything for I'm trying to convince you of me. Because it gives off desperation, whether you're actually desperate or not, right? You could just be like, yo, like I know my shit, you know what I'm saying? Excuse my French, you know what I'm saying? I know what I'm talking about, right? I know, you know, I got the experience. I've been through this, you know. Maybe you've been through it several times, whatever that looks like to you, right? And you have to be content with saying, okay, I know who I am. I know what I've been through. I know where I'm going, right? And you got to chuck two of these and say, forget the naysayers, man. But it's your boy Ozzy, man. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. I had a great time sitting and chat with you. I appreciate you guys for tapping in. Today was great. I had a good day with you guys. It was a dope conversation. Like and subscribe. I'm out.